Hello, Akko here again. Welcome back to FTB Unleashed. I'm just enchanting some books. Now, I've just tested this. If you put more than one book in, it actually enchants you more than one book, which I think is a bit cheaty. So I've always thought that was a bug, but it's still not been fixed, and it's been like that for quite a long time. But I could put a full stack in there, and I don't know if it does any more work. 2590, let's have a look. No, it's still the same. So it enchant both of them, so I just enchanted 2 books just to test it, and I got 2 treasure 3s. My next book I got was a sharpness. Now this has got sharpness 4. Let's see what you can do with sharpness books. So I got a sharpness 3, which if I look up there's a sharpness 3 I just got, and I've actually got another sharpness 3 in there. So what I can do with this now is I can combine them 2 sharpness 3 books in the anvil. That'll give me a sharpness 4 book, which is nice. And because this has got sharpness 4 on it, I can put that in there. I can put that into sharpness 5, which is also nice. So combining books and then using books on the weapon, it's got also sharpness 5. The reason why I'm enchanting books is because I'm trying to get Soul Stealer enchant, just so I can kill stuff a bit quicker. I did the same with that. I had some power 2 books that I made into a power 3. I had a power 3 book, I made that into a power 4. So I could enchant a nice bow at some point. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that. So I've just moved the ender tank that was down there. Let's move that there for now. So I'm using up some of the mob essence. Bit of arthropods, fucking useless. So I was doing them one at a time because I don't want to be cheaty with it. Let's say. Right, so I'll stick them there for now. And I've been to the Twilight Forest and something weird's happened. Now let's see if I can find the same hill that I was just in. I was being in a hill, I found a couple of skeleton spawners. So if we look now, I made a new bag as well called components, and I put all kind of crafting stuff in there, like pipes, all kind of pipes, facades. I banged all them in a bag called components. You rename them in an anvil if anyone was wondering, and the recipe for them is pretty straightforward: gold block, gold, wool, and a chest. So yeah, I was just in a hollow hill. Which way was it? I think I may have broken the spawn. Because the amount of mobs in here was ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. Was it this way? Back when I found it, I was going to find a hill. Okay, so here's a hill that I'd found. I knew it was roughly over here somewhere. Now, let's see if it's the same. But when I came in here... Now, I can only think because I put the magnum torch in that other hill, it's kind of somehow screwed up on mob spawn. But let's see if it's still the same. There was just a ridiculous amount of spawn in here. Let's have a look. See, it's pretty busy. At one point I must have had like 40 mobs all facing me. So I don't know if that's because I put that magnum torch in the other one, so be aware if you do use that magnum torch thing from the last episode, it may, oh, this may be a coincidence, wait, it may, look at it all, it's wild. It may cause issues for you. I'm getting out of here, fuck it. So yeah, weird. Very intense. Not even outside. This is where I said I got power stuff because I killed that many skeletons in there trying to get the skeleton spawners. I ended up with like 4 or 5 power 2 bows that I pulled the enchants off. But yeah, weird shit. Anyway, I'll meet you back in the base and we'll do something. Okay then, back in my base. I just want to do something a little bit mess about a minute. I just want to show you something. Now, as you know, I'm getting my sticky resin from Propolis. But if you're not doing bees, if you don't plan on ever doing bees or ever touching it, you're going to want to probably be getting it from IC2 trees. Now I've had some IC2 trees there, as you may recall, and they've all gone. Where are they all gone, you're wondering? Well, I'm just messing about here a bit. So something I want to show you can do. If you do use IC2 trees, what you can do, you can grab. Now I've got a portal gun from the chest over there. Just press G, and you can grab that rubber tree block. And remember the bit of rubber was facing us this way. So what I've set up is I've got a little portal here that takes me into the water room, which is just across from where I was. And you can put these blocks down, and there you go. It'll have the bit of rubber on the same side. So as you can see, I've been moving the blocks from over there. So you could set up a room like this, just full of the right blocks. Now I grow some more trees, so I've got some more saplings here. Now I've got rid of these trees, grow some more. When these grow, I want to bone meal them. I can get the blocks out of these and keep doing it and keep doing it until you've got a wall, or even, as could be the case here. I can't remember which way that was. I think it was on the. I think it was on this side. No, it wasn't. Okay, which side was it on? Let's pick that up again. It shows that side, but it generally doesn't actually show on the side it is when you're carrying it. I think it's going to be that side then. Yeah, it is, look. So you could give yourself a bit of time, you could build yourself up a nice wall, and of course, as long as you only take one at a time out of this, they'll grow back. So you can have electric tree tap or power tool with a tree tap upgrade. You can have walls of rubber acres every now and again. Just come in here and get loads of sticky resin all at once, and that's a rubber solution if you're not using bees. So I thought I'd share that with you. Anyway, let's carry on with something. Now I will plant some. Cheeky bastard. I will plant some more of them. I wonder where he came from. Where's my... I've lost my bloody... One, there it is. Too tidy, too organised. Means I ain't got any access to any stuff. There's a couple, weren't they? Or was it just that guy? Come here, damn guy. My awesome aim. It's just been one. Ooh. Well. Okay, so one thing we can do is we've got a full wither skeleton spawner. Wonderful. So while I'm recording, let's stick this in here. So as I mentioned last episode, there actually is a spawner in there. It's just a graphic bug. That doesn't show them. Didn't bring no glass. Let's get a bit of glass and seal that guy in. Quartz glass. This quartz glass, I don't think I'd make much more of it. It's a bit expensive just for glass. It looks very similar to the hardened glass, and it looks similar to the Zycraft glass that I'm sure we'll be getting back when we go to 1.6. Seal that in. Another sealed unit there, and just to show you that it works exactly the same as the other one. So I did get some more blaze rods. I've got like 1,000 blaze rods. Now I can just switch that to wither skeletons. Let's check down here, make sure it's spawning okay. Wonderful. Now the issue we might have with this, let's just have a quick check, is we may end up getting stone swords in here. We've got a fair wither skeleton skull. I don't remember if we get stone swords or not from the grinder. We don't seem to be getting any, do we? That's good. We're getting wither skeleton skulls though. And of course we'll also be getting, that you're not seeing there, coal will be going up, and bones will be going up. 430, 16, 17, 18, 431, that's all going up, and then with the skeleton skulls, so we can start getting withers spawned as well, which is nice. So yeah, that's that. Right then, I'm going to keep trying to get a soul stealer book by putting in loads of books in there one at a time. A little bit tedious, but oops, that's wrong. What am I doing? That one. There we go. I'm going to keep doing that, and I'll try and get a soul stealer book, and then I can fill that ender one up a bit quicker. But yeah, for now I am going to cut the camera. I'm going to build up some more mob essence by killing wither skeletons, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back, and I know what I want to do for this episode. I want to start setting up auto crafting for my ME network, and this is working very well working exactly as I expected it to. Very good. I moved the Ignis extruder that was across in the smeltery when I made the stairs over there. I moved it up here. Now one of the first things I want to do is show you how I'm going to control this using level emitters. So this is not actually connected to anything at the yet. Well, we've got Ignis extruder on this side, Ignis extruder on that side. That one's going to make cobble. That one's going to make smooth stone. Because I'm losing the laser drill, I'm not actually getting any cobble or dirt or anything, so I actually need solutions for these materials. I have got the 8k storage cell for each of those down here, as you may remember. So we can go up to 8k cobble and smooth stone and stuff. There it is, stone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set level emitters and import buses on these two. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Connect them to the network there, and then yeah, I'm going to build a big auto crafting thing, because that's the next step. I think I might actually build it into the floor, in this room, into here. So I'm going to start getting some components for that ready in just a minute. I just want to show you this first. Part of the reason why I want to do that, by the way, is I'll show you a couple of reasons actually why I want to do that. One of them is, you know me, I like to have just the right amount of materials in my network, and although this system's working well with logistics pipes, I've got like 1/3 pumpkin seeds. So I want to change all these to level emitter control stuff, which will mean having ME cable run into this, so I might as well run it all off ME network. I will be incorporating some logistics pipes into it, but I think I'm going to change a lot of it to ME network. And the other thing is, I need to get on with, I don't know if we're listening to a B episode or a normal episode. I've got a load of centrifuges over here and some routers that aren't set up yet to put things in and out of them, because if you look over here, we're getting quite a lot of materials. This is just off 3Bs, and I'm pretty sure I've got enough royal jelly to make actually 2 alvearies, so I need to get on with that. So there may be a B episode today if I get time. It's Sunday, so I'm going to be a bit busy with family and stuff, but yeah, so I need to get on with that. So I want to get the ME network spread across here as well. So I'm going to bring the ME network, connect it to the farms and to the B area, and start actually doing everything from my ME network. I didn't mean to fall on that. And I do plan on incorporating logic pipes into that when I understand it a bit better. What I have done here is I've done a little logic pipes thing. My power line runs behind this wall, behind the machines. I've just put one of the logistics power junctions there. Basic logistics pipe, supplier, provider. I've got a chest there with some books in it. In the supplier, if you look at the wrench, I'm asking it to supply the enchanter there with 1 book. Items to keep stock, 1 book. So that's putting 1 book in there for me. There it goes. You just saw the end of the previous thing there. So that's getting 1 book in at a time. Enchanting it. Then I've just got a bit normal wooden pipe with no target gate there. Putting the things into here, and it's going very well. I've not got Soul Stealer, which is what I want, but look at that. I've got Silk Touch, very nice. And something else that I saw that I liked. Respiration 2, very nice. That'll do. Looting 2, that's also good. So what I can do with these is just run over here. And I think I may have already had a looting 2 as well. Let's have a look. Power, no, flame, power. What are you? You're a fortune, so I was maybe getting mixed up with a fortune 2. Frugal, that's Mistcraft Ages. Haste, efficiency and braking. So okay, I've got no looting 2, no other looting 2 as yet, but what I can do then is respiration, one of my goggles. So add that to them. So that's very nice. Very nice set of goggles. I think it goes to respiration 3, I'll have to check that. But if I get another respiration 2 book, I'll add that to that. So my goggles are really awesome. And Silk Touch, I generally like to have Silk Touch on my axe of the stream. So I'm going to do that. So Silk Touch, just going to go into there. Because you can break other stuff with the axe and it'll still work. So I hope I ain't wasting that. Yeah, I'm going to put it on there. Oops, I ain't got enough levels. That decides that for now then, doesn't it? And then looting 2 is going to go onto the Sword of the Condor. I ain't got enough levels for that either. That's going to get looting 3 eventually, and it's going to get Soul Stealer 5 if I can get it on there, which will make my Sword of the Condor an extremely useful weapon. As soon as that's got looting 3, I don't really need that so much. Not that I don't need it. I won't. I mean, I won't have to carry 2 swords in my bar. I will still use a rapier, especially for fighting stuff like liches that and other things that have armor. But yeah, very good. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is let's start off. Let's just sling them back in there for now. Then looting 2 and Silk Touch can go down there. Getting loads of stuff that I don't want, but I just like to say I like to fill up that library full of enchanted books. So I quite like doing it like this anyway. I am using mob essence there. Now, something else I want to do as well, just remind me with mob essence. Let's just go have a quick look at the nether pump. Well, the nether pump's working really well, but I don't know if I want to keep running this. But I think I've done it long enough to show how it works. Really cool. Look, it's spreading right over there as well. Look. I came and checked this yesterday. It's spreading right out into this lake. I kind of want to keep doing it just to see if it takes this entire lake up. I think it will. But another part of me wants to get all my lava from blaze rods using a magma crucible. So I may switch to that, which will let me keep the blaze rod spawn on all the time, which will let me get loads of mob essence for running other stuff. So I don't know, but yeah, crazy, eh? How that works. Well, that's never stopped working. That sort of just works perfectly since the moment I placed it there, and I've never had no issues with it. So that's a wonderful bit of kit. Thank you for your lovely gas tears. Whose hats that? I'll leave them because they're dickheads, aren't they? Right. So yeah, ME network. Let's get on with that. So the first thing I want to do is get a couple of level emitters and a couple of import buses for them things up there. So let's do it like this. Applied, and then to stop this messing about with having to craft stuff manually, it's like living in the past. I can start setting up some kind of auto crafting. So what I want is a couple of level emitters. So let's have a look at level emitters. They require. I need some redstone torches. I'll have a stack of them. There we go. Put them back in there. So level emitters. Have I got everything I need? 1, 2 of them. Wonderful. I've actually run out of ME cable, so let's get some more of that while we remember. ME cable, where are you? Where's the basic cable? That's not it. That's black. There it is. ME cable. Let's have a stack of that for now. And I'm going to want basic import buses. Basic import bus, wonderful. So I need 2 sticky pistons. Okay, so that doesn't count with normal rubber. Because I've got normal rubber in it. Sorry, not normal rubber, with slime balls. So I have to put them manually for now until I auto craft that. That's weird, isn't it? And it needs a couple of ME interfaces, which needs some conversion matrices. There's 2 of them. ME interface, 2 of them. Basic import bus. Should give me enough for 2 of them. Wonderful. And then I need some ME cable anyway. Let's take that with me. Then we can jump upstairs and do our first bit of basic level emitter controlled stuff. So that's why I'm just doing this before we actually do anything more in depth. I just want to get this really basic system set up. So I'm going to want it to be underneath there. I'm going to want basic import bus on the bottom of both of them. And I want a cable to connect that. And I'm going to want a level emitter on the side of each of these. I'm not going to connect that just yet because I want to set a few things up first. So, right, what do I need? I want keep everything looking tidy. I want my light grey forced brick covers, facades even. I want one of them on there, one of them on there. Wonderful. Then level emitter, one there, one there, and this one is, can I get one of them out of there, what? No, can I balls get one out of there? I can put stuff back though. There we go. This one is going to say 8128, which is the same number that can fit in the storage thing down there. 8128 in the system, so if there's 8128 stone in the system, redstone torch will be on, and this thing of course responds to a low signal redstone, so when it goes high that'll turn that off. So what that's going to do is connect it now. That's going to start putting stone into the network until it gets to 8128. So you'll see the stone in there is going up. There you go. When that gets to 1128, that level limit will turn on. That'll turn that off. So then we've got controlled. We've got our first bit of controlled level. So I want to do the same with this. Why will no work? Because that's turned on. Because I've got no item in there. Okay. So need one bit of cobble. Just grab a bit of cobble. And then off this system you can also do cobble into sand, sand into glass, or stuff like that. So one bit of cobble. That's almost full as it is, you see there, look, so this will turn off pretty quick. And what we want in here is, again, 8128, and we want cobble. So that just gone off. So now you're seeing that's putting things out. So what's our, yeah, our output's down. Cool. Both of them. So it's getting inputted, it's getting water inputted because both these operations need water. I could make obsidian doing this as well. Obsidian needs a lava source as well. Someone actually mentioned that in a comment, and yes, I certainly could make lava this way as well. Obsidian this way as well. The amount of obsidian I use, I generally just use aluminium stone. And to finish this off, boop, oops, boop, boop, boop. There we go, nice little tidy system. That's just going to always keep my system full of cobble and smooth stone. So whenever I use any cobble or smooth stone, I'll just replace it. So I don't have to ever worry about cobble or smooth stone again. And that's kind of nice because of the way I'm getting my resources. I'm not actually getting any cobble smooth stone because it doesn't pull, the laser drill doesn't pull any of that trash up. So that's kind of nice. So that's the first thing I wanted to do. So that's my first thing. That's my first bit of level emitter control. That's kind of how I want all the farms to work, using that kind of control. Next thing I need to do with this system though is I need to get it so that I can auto craft. So I'm going to start looking at the auto crafting components. We've got plenty of quartz now. Look at this. I've got 120 that I've not broken up. I've got 240 there. 870 nether quartz. So this is, my quartz is very nice at the minute, so that's all good. So what I'm going to make is heat vent, crafting vent, containment walls. So I need to work out how many of these I need to make. So I'll do a little bit of maths off camera. I'll make as many of these as I need. I think I'm going to go for a 5x5x5. So I'll be back in a little bit. So back then, and I'm glad I cut the camera because I got the maths wrong anyway. I was going to make 48, I made 40, and it turns out I need 44. So let's make 4 more of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's for a 5x5x5. So what you do is you make all the corners out of these guys. I kind of like having this built into the floor because it's out of the works. It's a big impressive looking bit of kit, but it's a bit in the way. So then I'm going to need heat vents on all the edges. So 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54 heat vents. So that's them guys, ME heat vents. So I'm going to have to make some more iron bars, I think. Let's see how many iron bars we've got. Oh shit, what am I missing there? Oh, ME cable, because I've got it there, look. Try that again. Yeah, so 54, so I need 51. Each set needs 16. Maths kills me. Let's see how far a stack of them gets me. It's got to be enough, is it? 2 stacks of them, screw it. Let's see. Oops. Shift click. I want 54 of these. Do they have enough ME cable? I'll run out of them again. Plenty of them, they'll always come in handy. $45, 50. No, I am a little bit short of ME cable. I thought I would be. ME cable, let's make another. Well, I've run out of dust there, okay. But we can make the last one of them we need. There's 54 of them, but we don't want to put them in just all of them in just yet. We want to put all the side ones in, so you make up the sides of heat vents like so, and then we need to put the things in the middle to actually fill up this thing. And what I'm going to do is, like I've done it when I've done one on this side before, I'm going to have 27 slots in the middle here that I can use. So what I do is I'm going to have one layer of crafting CPUs that makes things craft quicker, and I have 2 layers of pattern providers. I think is that what they're called. Let's have a look. So we've got pattern providers and crafting CPUs. There's a crafting CPU. There's a crafting CPU. So that speeds things up. So I want 9 of them. So let's see if we can get 9 of them. Have we got the bits we need for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wonderful. So I'm going to have a stack of them in the bottom. I'm going to have 2 stacks. So 9, 18. So I'm going to have 18 pages of patterns, which is quite a lot. I'm going to be able to, everything I ever want to craft, I'm going to be able to put in here really. I think 18 pages of patterns is probably too much. I might actually go with more crafting CPUs. I can always change them later. I think I will. I'll go with another 9 of them. No, what? I need to make some more diamond things. Okay, I'll cut camera, make some more component bits, and get all the components kind of ready for making them things, pattern providers. And I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so back, and the observant amongst you then will have seen that I'd shift clicked, so I actually made 11 more of them. I don't need 2 of. So I just manually smashed all my, well, a stack of emerald ore up, and it's giving me 24 levels. So I can, them 2 extra ones there, can go in there, and I can get the bits back that I put into them. So it cost me 9 levels each, so your crafting table is really useful for getting rid of things that I've got expensive bits in them. Like this is all stuff I want to get back really, especially that. It's a bit of a waste just having that sat in a chest doing now. So it takes 1 level for each item in there, so something that's crafted with 9 components will take you 9 levels to get all the bits back. So it's going to take 9 levels off me. But I'm getting to the point where levels are pretty easy to come by, so I'm quite happy to do that. I've got them bits back, I can put them back in the system there. So that gave me enough, so I've got 18 of them, so things should craft really quick. Don't really see, I don't know, I maybe done this too big, I maybe didn't need this as big as I have had it, but let's make 9 of the pattern providers now then. Oops, that one. So pattern provider there, shift click that, and I cut camera to make more of them. I made a stack of them. Made some more, I made 18 of them, 9 of them, 9 of them, so I've got all the bits I need here to make 9 pattern providers. Wonderful, so they're going there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then get my heat vents, cover this up. That, and then that now is a molecular assembly chamber with 9 pages, because I put 9 pattern providers in there. So I can get 9 pages of patterns in there. It's not actually connected to my system yet, and something else I need to consider before I do that. So if we're looking here now, we're up to 46 units, and I've just checked on the Applied Logistics wiki, and that's copied straight from there. Each MJ is worth 5 units. So I'm using about 9 MJ at the minute. This is going to boost it up significantly. If you remember, all my farms, everything is actually only run off 100 MJ off the lava tower at the minute. So if this starts pulling too much power, I may be at the point where I need to start using some of that wood that I've got in another steam boiler to, or get on with a 3-cart tree farm, force tree power, to start boosting my system. So we'll see how it goes. I might actually, I might not use the wood. I might use the force trees to make a liquid force. Anyway, I'm babbling. So now we can connect this to the network, and I can start putting patterns in there. So making patterns is quite tedious. So you don't really want to see me do that on camera. But there's a blank pattern. So Certus gold, glowstone should I say. So what I'll do is I'm going to make a stack of them. ME blank pattern, just down there, look. I'll make a stack of them. And what we can do with them, we need another thing called a pattern encoder. So let's make one of them. So I need to make one of them. I need to make one of them. I can make a pattern encoder. And the pattern encoder is like the partition editor. It doesn't actually need to be connected to anything. So I'm just going to put that there for now. I'm going to move some bits of these around. I think I'm going to recess these into the wall for now. So what we can do with a pattern encoder is we can start filling this with patterns. So for example, ME cable, I can shift click that and it'll put the pattern in there. And if I've got the blank patterns in that, I can just encode that, and now we've got a pattern to auto craft that, and that can just go in there. Bosh. So anything I want to do now, and go through this list, things that I'm going to want more than one of. So for example, conversion matrix, yes please, encode, like that. I want to go through this. I'm going to go through quite a lot of stuff. I'm going to go through all different mods. I'm going to use vanilla. I'm going to pretty much fill these 9 pages with all craftable items, and I'll be back and I'll show you what I've done. And we have now got a lot of things in the MAC, in the molecular assembly chamber. I've got quite a lot of vanilla stuff in this first page. I don't know about making blocks into ingots into blocks and vice versa. I'm thinking of adding more there. I don't know yet. I put them in, but I might take them back out again. Oops. So that's 1 ingot from 9 nuggets. That's 9 ingots from a block, and that's 1 block from 9 ingots. I've got the ender stuff in here, chicken chunk stuff, ender chest, ender tank, ender pouch, and then of course enchanting table, which is vanilla I guess, and then chunk load, which comes from that I guess. I've kind of mixed things up a little bit. Medium stone in there. If we go through, there's my applied logistics. So I've got all the different buses that I could ever want down there. I've not had much call to use fuzzy stuff, but I put the patterns in anyway. And then I've got the storage buses there as well, storage cells. I just use the 1K or the 64, probably all I'm going to make from now on, so I'm not going to do the 2. And then all the basic components up here. What I need to start doing is adding things to like furnaces to actually complete the crafting. Well, that's the next step of this, I guess. And then some buildcraft stuff with gears, but I've also put the thermal expansion gears into there. Buildcraft pipes. I'll probably put logistic pipe stuff into this one as well. And then we've got a bit of darkcraft. I've been using the force bricks a lot, so I'll probably put a few different colour force bricks there. Bit of factorisation. Chicken bones redstone, Weller's redstone, chicken bones edition, and keep going. We've got IC2, start of IC2 stuff, thermal expansion on that page, and I think 3 empty pages. So that's what I've done with that up to now. That kind of makes it pretty awesome for crafting. I've changed this around like I said I was going to. So these are recessed into the wall. There's my access terminal and my crafting terminal that you've seen. I've made an extra one, it's the crafting monitor. So now if I actually craft anything, so if I wanted to craft, let me try and craft something that I know I cannot make. What can I not make? Probably everything that I put in here I can actually make straight off. I probably can't make a chunk loader because I won't have an enchanting table, so let's try and craft one of them. So that's going to try and craft. If we look in this crafting monitor, what that shows you, it's currently trying to craft an enchanting table and a book. And it's not saying missing materials, which I guess is because everything that it needs to craft that is in the network. But it is not crafting it because it's waiting on them things. So if you set something to auto craft, you can look in there and see what's going on. So yeah, I've definitely got books or enchanting tables in there. No, so I'm guessing that's maybe changed a bit. I think before that it would say missing materials because it says there's book missing, there's an enchanting table missing. But whereas I think now, because I've got a crafting pattern in there for the enchanting table, it's probably trying to craft that. I've not got a pattern in for book though, have I? Interesting. But if... okay, so if I did have a pattern for book, it knows how to craft... oops, it knows how to craft the enchanting table. So if I did have that, it'd probably craft that. Anyway, that's what you do, and then you can shift left click that. I'll get rid of that. So, there's what I've done there. I've moved things around a little bit so that the power's going across into these two ME drives. I moved the chest over there with the random stuff in it. I think it's all going pretty well. This thing I've turned off now because I've got all the books that I want. I'm going to show you in just a minute. I've got the books that I think I want, so I don't want to keep using mob essence. So I'm going to throw a couple more books in there. I've got any? No, I ain't got any here. I've got some down in the library though. I'm going to throw a couple of books in there just to use up that mob essence. But for now, I've took the tank out there because I don't want to use all my mob essence on books. I think I've got all the books I need to do what I want. So chest can go back in there, and this can all come apart again now. But I'll sort that out at some point. In fact, looks like I've sorted that out now. So that can go in there as a spare item, ready for when we need it again. And all these little bits can go in that bag. Not that though, I'll want that out. In fact, no, that can go in there as well. And I need one little block. That's it to craftable stuff. Force brick, come on. No, I'm going to have to look for it in the search there. Force. There we go, so that's that tidied up again. I can still manually do books in there, or disenchant books in there. I'm clicking a bit randomly, aren't I? So, right, yeah, so let's look at what I've got from the books then. If we look in my ender pouch here, I've got, very nicely, I should not have put the Respiration 2 on there, because I've had a couple of Respiration 3s. So, I've got no Respiration 2 to upgrade that though, so I have to leave that as it is for now. What I've got in the pouch here is I've got a couple of Soul Stealer 3s and a Soul Stealer 4. That's excellent. I've got 2 Looting 2s, which is also excellent. I've got the Silk Touch that you've already seen, and I've got a Feather Falling for my boots. That's also good. So what I need to do now is get some levels on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into this chest here, grab all these diamonds, emeralds, Certus quartz and nether quartz, milk all this for XP manually for now. Not got into the block smasher yet, so I'll place all these down and I'll break all these up with my hammer there. Where's it gone? Like so, you've seen me do before. So I'll break all these down. I'll be back in a bit with plenty of levels, and we'll add these books to various items. Here we go then. I've gone through the diamonds. I've got 30 levels. I've put the emeralds, the Certus quartz and the nether quartz ready to get more levels, but I'm going to use these 30 up first. So let's jump in here. And on the anvil there, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to combine these 2 Soul Stealer 3s to make a Soul Stealer 4. Wonderful. Now I want my Solar Condor in there with Soul Stealer 4. Excellent. And now the other Soul Stealer 4. And I wrote levels, so it's time to go get some more levels. Let's get stuck in a door. Jump up there again. and let's go through the emeralds. So you see this, I guess it's a nice little benefit of the laser drill. I will lose this when I automate it all, but for now while it's semi manual, I do have the bonus of getting loads of levels off it, which is kind of nice. I think, oh, set squats didn't give me XP. I thought it did. Well, look at that. Every day's a school day. Always learning something. Let's get some XP from nether quartz. That definitely does give you XP then. $29. We'll see what that gets me. So now, Soul of the Condor in there, other Soul Stealer. It gets me Soul Stealer 5. So now every kill I make on the Enderman is going to give me six souls towards the Soul Shard, which is very nice. Next thing I want to do is combine these two lootings. Give me a looting 3. And then I want to put that in there as well if I've got enough levels. 26 levels I need for that. But look how good that is as a sword. Really nice. So I can't afford that just yet. 26. Let's take that back out of there. Let's see about putting Featherfall on these boots. 16. Okay, so I need 16 for that, 26 for that. Let's see how much I get. Try and land on there without making a mess of it. There we go. I don't think I want to get to 26. So we may have to wait for the looting, but it's not that important. We've got 20. Okay, so I'll put the Featherfall on. Moving so slow, what them on. And then next time I get 26 levels, I'll add looting to my Sword of the Condor here, and then I think I can pretty much use it as my primary sword and not have to use this as well, because the looting is very good from that. I should probably actually wait and get the looting on that so I can fill that soul shard up and get loads of ender pearls while I'm at it. But once I've got the soul shard I can get ender pearls anyway, so it's no big deal. So let's add Featherfall into my boots, and that's pretty much the perfect pair of boots now. Wonderful. And now I can put all this stuff back, and what I can do, I can get the Enderman soul shard out. So I don't want to go in there. Plenty of good stuff ready to use. That can go in there. Our Enderman soul shard wants to come out again. And what else do I need? I need that. Where do I put that ender tank? I've lost my ender tank. What have I done with it? I'll put it in there, like I said I was not going to do. I have, there it is. So now, just to finish this episode off, because I think we're getting about that time, what I can do is drop this back down here. Set that to output liquid. That should be orange to the top, and it is. Turn this back on. And now when I get Enderman coming out of here, and I've got my soul shard there, so 43. We've picked me to 47, 49. Sorry, 49, yeah, 7 per kill. And of course, sort of Condor's AoE as well, which is pretty cool. So one teleported then. So you can see now, I'm going to fill this soul shard up very quickly. With 6. Yeah, 6 per kill. Right. 109. Yep, 6 per kill. Wonderful. So, I'm going to check the episode length. I think I'm done. Yeah, the teleport. Where's he gone? They're escaping somewhere, aren't they? Let me just turn it off while I rein these guys in. I maybe should have that covered. He's around somewhere. Son of a bitch. Right, I need to keep an eye on that then. I maybe have to. There's one of them. There's another one. So that that spawning chamber is maybe not as good as it should be. I should have it sealed really. There we go. I'm going to wrap the episode up there. A little short one maybe. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Next time I'm probably going to get all the actual extra stuff of the ME network done, the crafting of things using furnaces and stuff, which I'm going to set up upstairs. So we'll be able to make things like the assembly, these things, advanced processors from the assembly. So just make an assembly and then it'll auto smelt that into the final piece. You know what I mean? So we'll be setting all that up next episode, I reckon, and hopefully you'll join me for that. Cheers. Bye.